Okay. The first thing in mind that what we must put on our mind when we do something, when we do a proficiency test, especially in English, that we must not think about it too deep. So
Oh,
we
okay.
just we just uh take put an attention about what we what we want to answer. Like this kind of text, it's about vocabulary. It's obvious because like
Mhm.
the multiple choice is have different vocab, and it's maybe like similar, but sometimes it's so different, so it's about vocabulary. So when we know this kind of question is about vocabulary, we just choose uh what the answer that mostly correct. So
Okay.
we choose the best one.
Okay.
If the question is about grammar, we have to
Mm-hmm.
focus on that grammar. Like
Oh.
we put attention on what kind of to be is it? Is it past or is it present? Something like that. So we in vocabulary, yeah, we have to put our general knowledge, like this one, like children who do not learn to read before they finish. Maybe if we didn't know, we can say like nursery school or
Oh,
kindergarten
yeah.
school. I think like if kindergarten, it's too like too young, right?
Too
Because
early.
it's about,
Yeah.
yeah, it's too early because it's about read. So
Okay.
yeah, we also have to put our
Basic knowledge.
general language,
Oh, yeah.
general knowledge, but don't thinking about it too deep.
Okay.
Actually, this type of like lack of is um so near with funding or
Ah,
type of like yeah, like funding is so clear. So when I answer this question number
mm-hmm.
28, I
Mm-hmm.
don't think about it too deep, like of a funding. It's clear because here this is the relationship between lack of and funding is so strong. And yeah, it's just like a general knowledge actually.
Okay.
Okay, so lesson learned, don't think about it too deep because
Okay.
it will waste your time, and you just don't get it clear at the end eventually. When you do this type of test, you must like answer and then move to the next one. If you
Okay.
do one question too long, it
Mm-hmm.
will affect another question.
Oh,
Can't do that in full focus. You still thinking about previous question. It's bad because this is the test, and the time is so the time is so short,
mm-hmm.
and the question is so much. You must to take your time and focus on each of the question.
Okay.
So you must like move on after did one question to another.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So we will like discuss something like for 5 to 10 minutes before we move to vocabulary. No, we have done vocabulary. We move to grammar, the grammar
Okay.
book.
Okay.
Okay, so um I get I get topic I get this topic for discussion according to question number 30. So, do you learn another language beside English?
Mm, actually, it's a long time ago and I kind of forget it. And it's just like one of my subject when I was in elementary school. I study
Mhm.
Arabic. So yeah, after I finished elementary school, I think I didn't learn about it anymore.
Oh, so you learn it because it's your like curriculum in because Arabic is
One of
included to your
yeah,
curriculum in elementary school,
yeah,
right?
it's It's one of my subject when I was in elementary school. Yeah.
So what the most interesting capture maybe in when you learning about Arabic? Do you still
Um,
remember any?
yeah, something that I realized at that moment is Arabic is have grammar just as English. They have
Great. Yeah.
they have yeah,
Yeah.
they have the grammar too. And I think it's kind of complicated, but at that time I learned about it, and I um yeah, just apa ya? Just know about it aja gitu, kayak don't take it too hard, and I just learn it.
Oh, it's more like you just learn it to do your exam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually I also learned a bit of Arabic,
Mm,
but not in my elementary school era. It's more like my middle and no,
oh,
my senior and junior high school. So it's like
oh,
6 years. Same like elementary school, right? 6 years. But
oh,
I
6
do
years.
it in my junior and senior high school,
Oh, so you
like in the
still
middle
remember
school.
about
Yeah.
it?
It's I don't think like Arabic is too hard because
Oh
great
yeah,
point grammatically it's has a similar grammar with English, right?
yeah,
So we don't have like thinking about it too much.
yeah. Actually,
So actually,
I kind of forget about the grammatical in Arabic, but something that I remember is when I learn about the grammar in Arabic is I do I understand about it. It's don't take too long for me to understand about it, gitu.
because it's the same. It's the
Oh
same
yeah,
as English and Indonesian grammar. It's
oh
like
yeah,
as POK.
yeah, yeah.
Because for if we talk about East Asian language, do you know what do you have any example of East Asian language?
What? Sorry,
East Asian language?
is
East
Asia language?
Asian? Yes.
What
Do
is
you
it?
know? East Asian is these three big country. It is
Mm-hmm.
Chinese, Korea, and Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Actually
Oh,
didn't use SPOK
oh,
for the grammar a grammar form, but they use they use as okay, yes, even like maybe like here. Oh no, maybe like this.
oh.
So they um use the verb at the end of the sentence, not
Mm,
like English and Indonesia and Arabic
mm,
too. They use like the verb in the end of sentence because they like rule. It's not rule, like they think that the end of the sentence is the most important part, not like
oh,
us.
oh,
When we will talk like the most important part, we will say it first
oh
in the
yeah,
first part of the sentence,
yeah, yeah.
but they use it like they do the vice versa, so they do like the
Mm,
in the end of the sentence,
oh,
which is um quite hard for us to learn
mm,
this type of language because the grammar is so different.
okay, so
It's like
yeah.
back forward.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I think that's beside the different beside they didn't use alphabetical as we use. Maybe that's
Mm-hmm.
the reason why a lot of people say that these three countries has um like hard to learn the language because of that.
beside they then don't use it like alphabet like us. They have another characters for their language. Their grammar is also confusing.
Yeah. So you learn one of these languages?
I'm currently learning Korean, but I
Oh,
also learned some Japan, but I give up. I
oh,
gave up long time ago, and then I learned Korean now.
oh. So yeah, Korean is quite interesting. I mean, like, I do watch Korean drama, and I was like,
Mhm.
maybe it's interesting if I understand what they really talk about instead of
Mhm.
reading the subtitle. And yeah, I have some ideas that I have to learn Korean too, but my English is not really fluent, so I prefer English
Mm.
first.
Oh, wow, I got it. Yeah. Actually, Korean is the most easier, the most easiest
Oh,
one from among these three languages because first, their characters is simplified a lot. So actually,
simplified. Mm-hmm.
so actually, I will tell you a story.
Okay,
So
okay,
these
that's
three
okay.
three countries is
Mm-hmm.
actually, they are this have the same ancestor, right? Like our like Indonesia, we have the Malay ethnic.
Uh-huh.
So Malaysia is also have, and then we have it in Minang too.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we have the same ancestor, but
Okay.
now we are have a different administrational country, but
Mhm.
actually our root is still the same, like
Oh, yeah.
our language is almost it's similar, so
Yeah.
Malaysia and Indonesia is similar, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So these three countries actually the same ethnic, the same people, but and then they like have a war or something,
Mm-hmm.
and before World War I, like it's
Mm-hmm.
still in the dynasty era.
Mm-hmm.
These three countries is use the same character for
Okay.
writing. It's
Oh.
called in Korea they call Hanja, in Chinese they call Hanzi or Hanzi, in
Mm.
Japan they call it Kanji. It's
Oh,
actually it sound almost the same, right? Hanja, Hanzi, Kanji,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So it's the same word, it's the same characters,
Mm-hmm.
but they pronounce it different. Like maybe in Chinese they call water, I don't know. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
didn't learn any Chinese.
Okay, okay.
And then in Korea they call it the same character, so maybe I can use you like Mizu, so this character.
Mm.
So in Chinese I don't know what they call it, but in Japan they call it Mizu, and in Korea they call it like Su,
Oh.
but the character is the same, but how they pronounce it is depend on their tongue, on their like local language,
Mm-hmm.
but the character is same. So
Okay.
and then like their language like Chinese language, Korean and Japan language
Mm-hmm.
is developing. Then Korea is like when the King Sejong is rule the country,
Mm-hmm.
it's like a great king that rule Korea. It's Korea, not there's no South Korea and North Korea. It's
Okay.
just Korea, one peninsula. The King Sejong said that he want to simplify the characters from this
Mm.
one, from Hanja into the easy one. They call it Hangul,
Oh.
into the easy one, something like
Mm.
this. It just have like 23 or 24, all of the consonant and vowels.
Mm-hmm.
It's not much because for the Hanji, one character is represent one object. Like this character is represent water, and then we have like another character that represent wood, another character that represent it's about one character, but in Korea, in Hangul, it's just like consonant and vowels. So you must make it like here. Hangul, it's H, it's A, it's an, and then it's G, U, and R, and R. It's like alphabet, but has a different shape, right? Like we
okay.
compose our word. It's not like here that one character is represent one object.
Okay, I get it.
So it's harder, right? And King Sejong want to make the people of Korea can learn, even though like they are the peasant, or maybe they like the servant. King Sejong want all of the people of the all people of the Korea can read, because if they can read and write, they can't learn anything, right? Like we know in the past, just the like king, like the king family, and also like maybe the ministry family that can learn, or maybe general, that the king Sejong want to make all people of Korea, the poor one, peasant, everybody can read. So he made it. That's a story. Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so I just know about it that
Maybe we must try learning
Korean.
Korean, because it's the easiest one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, like I just know that the Chinese, it's that. I mean, like the kanji is that it's that hard, that complicated.
Actually, Japanese is like cool, because they still can preserve this kanji word to their daily life, because
Until now.
yeah, until now, even like if you actually they have like hiragana and katakana. It's like it's like actually it's not similar to Korean, because it's like one character's one shape. You know, if you have you ever learned about Japanese language?
No, but
Oh, because yeah, you're come from Jakarta, right?
yeah.
Actually, we have like alphabet to it, and it's similar to Japan, because here, this one shape is actually represent one, this ha. It's not H and A, but ha. And we have the here, the shapes like this. So it's not like Korea that one shape is represent one character, so if we want to say na, we must put this and this. But if Japanese, they have it one pack, and it's like a vowel based character, like ha, na, like this, and then cha, like this. It's like Japan. It's the same, fundamentally same, like a hiragana. Hiragana is also like that, like this. We have wara, ya, in one shape, same like Japanese, right? It's similar. It's not like Korea, because of that I decided to learn Korea, because it's easier. I think you can learn this alphabet in just like 3 hours. And
3
then
hours.
you can, yeah, and then you can already read and write this. Yes, because it's easy if you like if you understand the concept, and then you just have to memorize it. It's not that hard. It's not as hard as Hangul, as hiragana and katakana, because this is represent one sound like vowel, but in Korea we must put our vowel and consonant by
Mhm.
ourselves, which is easier for me. And
So
what do you think?
it's just like alphabet but in different shape.
Yes, right. It's like alphabet but in different shape.
Yeah.
It's
So yeah.
so
Okay. It's what?
so what? You first, Ro?
So yeah. So I just learned that I just know that the Japanese is like that because some of my friends just show me how to write in Japanese like that, but I don't even know how to read it. I have no idea. So I just know that Japanese is like that.
Me too. I didn't really know how to read this. I
Oh,
just learned Japanese for examination, then I forget about it.
so you learn Japanese in school, right? I
Yeah, I
mean,
learned Japanese.
it's one of the subject when you
Yeah,
go.
it's
Yeah.
included in our curriculum, but I just learned it when it's come to the examination, and after did it, I just forget about it because it's too hard for me, I think.
Mhm.
Because like this, they have like I am not sure what is this. I forget. But like maybe if you want to call maybe Han, it's not like we can write just this character and this character. We must put like the they call it like maybe pangkon. I'm not sure, like some character here, some symbol here to make it sound like Han, not Hana. So it
Mm,
can, it's like in Arabic language, what they call it? Wakof. So it's like
walk of
stop.
oh
Yeah, so it's
oh
like
yeah.
stopping the word or the phrase. So it's
Mm,
not Hana but Han. Yeah, something like that. It's too
mm,
hard for me. And the shape is similar to each other's, and I had a hard time to memorize this alphabet, not this character. Be- Even though it's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, it's just 16,
mm-hmm.
but
It's
it's
still
quite,
hard.
yeah, it's still hard. Uh, when I did when I did an examination, like the first thing that I did was write these characters, all the characters on the paper, so that
Mm.
when I do the examination, I can look at my
Oh,
yeah, I can look at my like cheat sheet. Because
oh
if
yeah.
I didn't do that at first, I will
Forget.
forget about that in the middle of the examination, and it will make my score too bad.
Yeah, I get it. But
Yes.
something that I realized is that the uniqueness the school in here is that the students have to learn their traditional languages. I mean like I mean like my whole life, my whole school, I mean like 12 years of school, I was school in Jakarta and I didn't learn anything about traditional languages. But
Yeah.
my brother, so right now my brother is in junior high school and he is in boarding school, Islamic boarding school, and and it is in West Java and he is studying like Sundanese. I mean like that's the
Oh,
uniqueness
yeah.
that the uniqueness the school in out of Jakarta. So I think that it's kind of important. I mean, like studying traditional languages, it's kind of interesting for me. But yeah, I don't get it during my school.
Oh, I think when you attended a school in Jakarta, you learn like Betawi language, something like
No,
that.
no.
Oh no?
Even in my high school, there are beside English, they just have um I forget. Oh, Japanese.
Oh, Japanese language. They
Yeah,
have a Japanese class. Oh.
yeah. Because Japanese class because there are three what I say how to say it major in my high school. It's science, social science, and bahasa.
Or
So
in language.
yeah, yeah, and the
Mm.
Japanese language is just for the people who is in bahasa major. So
Oh.
yeah.
So uh if I did the science major, so I
Mhm.
can't do the Japanese class?
Actually, there are uh facility. I don't know how to say it, but our school have lintas minat,
Mm-hmm.
so we can take another subject from another major. I mean, like if I'm in social science, I can choose what lintas minat subject that I can take. Either
Mm-hmm.
is
Yeah.
it's science subject or it's bahasa subject. So it depends on ourselves.
So you can take Japanese language even though you were in science or social class, right?
Yeah, actually, in our first year we can take two subject, but when we get in grade 11, we just have one lintas minat subject. So yeah,
I got it. Okay. Oh,
so
interesting.
yeah, it's more like why don't we learn traditional languages instead of international languages like Japanese and something like that. I mean, like traditional languages is interesting, right? I mean,
Yeah, because it's our root actually.
yeah, yeah. Even though we are in Jakarta, it's gak ada salahnya to learn Japanese in school.
But I think if we talk about the traditional languages in school curriculum, it's depend on the province. I mean, like the
Yeah,
administration, the
yeah,
government
yeah.
in that province, because we call it I know in my elementary school era we call it like muatan lokal, like it's locally.
Oh,
So
oh.
it's we learn about the traditional art, but from our um like our how to say it, like our provincial,
Mm-hmm.
when where we attended school. So actually I attended my elementary school in West Borneo. It's not in
Mm-hmm.
Jogja.
Mm-hmm.
So we learn about the traditional art of Balai, of Dayak,
Oh,
something like
oh.
that. So we don't have any traditional language. I mean, like in school curriculum, but we have to learn like how the traditional dance
Mm, that's
and
interesting.
the traditional art.
Oh.
Just something like that. And then when I go to Jogja, I just get the Japanese language. And fortunately, I also actually attend the boarding school. So
Mm-hmm.
my friend is not all it's not come from Jogja. Like
Mm.
most of them maybe come from Jogja, but some of them like come from Borneo too, and we have it from West Java, like
Oh.
or all over Indonesia. So
Mhm.
our Japanese teacher is must be so kind because it's not our mother tongue. It's not
Yeah,
our
yeah.
mother language. Like maybe like my friend is come from West Java. It's not so like how uh, Yogyakartans do.
Mm.
So even though they use Japanese, but it's not the same like the Jogja one, like the Jogja Java, because it's
Oh.
it's so different. So our language, Japanese language teacher is must be kind and
Mhm.
just do like the beginner level Japanese language instead of like the standard use the standard difficulty like another school in Jogja when they learn about in term of Japanese language curriculum. So
Oh
it's
yeah.
just like a basic one, and I'm so grateful that I can attend that Japanese class in the easy difficulty because I can't imagine if it's like the hard one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's good
Maybe
for
you
you.
have any
Yeah.
story about your school era?
No, I think the reason why the school in Jakarta did not have their local language is because that Betawi language is not the specific language, if you know what I mean. I mean, like it's just like common Indonesian, but in different pronunciation. So it's the same actually. It's not a specific language, so I think that's why we don't learn about Betawi because it's easy. I mean, like it's just like Indonesian, but in just different pronunciation.
Okay, okay. Okay, one, can you like check the chat box? You can
Okay.
see my file. I sent grammar Cambridge IELTS file
Wait,
there.
it
Can you see it?
it's not hard. It's not
Actually, I
sent,
tried
I
to.
think.
You can see it.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
wait, let
I
me
have.
resend it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. So wait. Okay, I sent it again. So we will do another homework, but this time
Mm-hmm.
is about grammar, so it's kind
Okay.
of tricky. So you must put attention on every word in the sentence. Okay, let me show you the homework first. Wait, first.
Actually, that's my biggest weakness. I mean, like
Mm-hmm.
grammar in English.
Yeah, I also still learning about grammar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I think my weakness is also grammar, so we will learn together. But this book actually really helped because it's very clear. The how to say it, explanation is really clear, and because it's like just a standardization from Cambridge,
Mm,
so it will be really helpful.
actually, I think that's the one of the reason why I don't really fluent in English because rarely um I rarely talk in English with other people because
Mm,
I am too afraid to talk to them, especially even they are native. I think, like, the grammar Nazi. So that's why
yeah.
I always feel like I'm not fluent in English because my grammar is really bad.
Yeah, but I think like speaking language and writing language is so different, right? When you
Yeah.
talk when you talk about speaking language, you have to know a lot of vocabularies.
Mm-hmm.
So in even though you were bad at grammar, is I mean like not that great at grammar, but when
Mm-hmm.
you know all the vocabularies, it will make you easy to speak to others.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah.
what I
Yeah.
learned when I learned another foreign language beside English, because when I didn't know a lot of vocabularies, it's so hard to make a conversation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like people actually not really didn't really care about the grammar
Mm-hmm.
as long as they can understand what you want to tell them about. But when you didn't have a lot of vocabulary, it's so hard to
Oh,
even
yeah.
like make a simple sentences.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know.
So it's okay. I think you are doing great. So we will learn more about grammar start from next class. So next class will
Okay.
be tomorrow, right? So we
Yeah.
have here entry tasks that we can like now where's the part that we where we weak in it. So it has like it's quite a lot. It's 50 questions.
Okay.
So you can do it here. Actually, they have like some question that answered is okay, but you
Yeah.
have to give me the reason why is it B, why is it A, something like that. So
Okay.
you don't have to answer because it's answered, but you have to tell the reason.
Okay.
Okay, for the answered one, but it's start from 14. You have to answer it like yeah, among A, B, or C. So we will learn. No, we will answer together in the next class, and then after that we will learn about which one that you feel you are most weak in the grammar, because they have like if you are wrong in this number, it's mean like you have to learn unit 10, something like that. So we will do
Okay.
that in our next meeting. So I
Okay.
think it's 10. You don't see any file in your
No.
text box, a chat
No.
box, sorry.
No.
Oh, maybe I can like send into your email like before.
Oh, okay. That's
Okay, I will send through your email. So our time is out. Our time is
Yeah.
up because I have a next class after this.
Oh,
So
okay.
maybe we can wrap our class up here. So see you tomorrow. I will send the file right away, and we will talk about entry tests in grammar. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, see you
Thank
tomorrow,
you.
Puan. Yeah.
You. Bye.
Yeah, have a nice rise.
Yeah. Have a nice day.